Hello, and welcome to the last in our series looking at purple hibiscus. Jaja and his sister Kambili have gone to stay with their aunt. And there they have learned a very different type of family and a very different type of church. The aunt is not wealthy. She is a lecturer at the University of Nigeria, and she is very actively fighting against the government. She is very liberal in her ideas, and she and her 3 children live in a 2-bedroom apartment. They struggle to find food every day of the month, but they have a home that is filled with love and care and laughter and compassion. And their faith is also a faith that is filled with love and laughter and compassion. The Catholic priest in their diocese is a young man who is deeply involved in the lives of the people in his parish. He is so involved that he has set up a soccer team for the young boys. He makes sure that those who don't have food are given food, and he generally is involved and caring in the lives of the people around him. So in comparison to the faith of their father, Jaja and Kambili see and experience a faith that is engaged, not detached. A faith where you are not giving money, but rather being with people, walking alongside them. Jaja and Kambili then meet their grandfather, who is a man who does not believe in Christianity. He believes in the old ways, in the traditional religions. And he's very critical of his son and the faith that his son has taken on and what he, inverted commas, sees the faith making him do. Jaja and Kambili's holiday comes to an end and they go back home. Now, for the first time, they begin to see what is really going on. Their father has to discipline them, in his words, which means putting them in boiling hot water. So a form of water torture is what the children go through. They realize that their mother, who was pregnant, has miscarried. And Kambili, for the first time, realizes that her mother has actually miscarried several times. And she's miscarried these children because her husband, Kambili's father, has beaten her to such an extent that she has lost a child. Kambili and Jaja are seeing life with new eyes. The violence in the home, that is a violence that has always been hidden. The children learned not to scream when they were being tortured with hot water. Their mother never cries out when she is beaten. And in this silent, stifling world, they are supposed to be good Christians. Kambili's mother, Beatrice, can't take it anymore. And she lashes out at her husband, and in an accident, he falls and dies. The police come in, and Jaja, the young son, takes on the police and says that he is the one who caused the death of his father. He is put in prison for a couple of years, and in this way saves his mother from a lifetime of imprisonment. The children learn that their father had actually been abused with the sort of water treatment abuse and violence by the Catholic priests in the school, a boarding school, where he had grown up. So the father learned a faith that was all about discipline and order achieved through violence and abuse. In many ways, this book is a very real critique of the Catholic Church. It offers one form of religion that is stifling, oppressive, full of rigid disciplines that destroy and abuse. And on the other hand, a faith that is life-giving, spontaneous, involved in the everyday. But the big difference is that this spontaneous faith is a faith that doesn't try to control. It is a faith that is life-giving. A purple hibiscus is understood as being a flower of forgiveness. And so this book is a call to forgive the abuses that we have suffered, perhaps even forgive the abuses we've suffered from the church, and a call to begin again, and a call to embrace a faith that is life-giving, spontaneous, caring, and most of all, doesn't try to control. This is an extraordinary message for us during COVID, where we are really learning that we cannot control tomorrow. All we can do is live today and leave tomorrow in God's hands. And so I hope that that's a message that you can live with and think about in the days ahead. God bless you and stay safe.